This story would absolutely change the way you see life. Would she get back up or not? Let's find out.
The rain poured mercilessly as Mira stood frozen, watching her dreams crumble before her eyes. The grand opening of Soul Heaven, the wellness retreat she had poured her heart into, was supposed to be today. But instead of celebrating, she stood in the middle of the street, clutching the last remnants of her promotional flyers, now soaked and torn. Suppliers had pulled out, her contractor had walked away, and the venue was gone. How did it all come to this? A flash of lightning illuminated her tear-streaked face as she whispered to herself, I trusted them, and they ruined everything. But who were they? Who had betrayed her so completely? Months earlier, Mira had been on top of the world. At 27, she was finally turning her dream into reality, a wellness retreat in the scenic hills of Blue Ridge. It would be a sanctuary for weary souls, a place to reset and reconnect. She had worked tirelessly, securing a lease, arranging suppliers, and even pre-selling memberships. Everything was falling into place. Excited about her progress, Mira had eagerly shared her plans with her close circle. Tasha, her best friend and biggest supporter, Jasmine, an old high school friend who had always seemed envious of Mira's drive, Clara, her chatty yet seemingly supportive neighbor, Dana, her ambitious cousin with a knack for business. At first, their reactions seemed genuine. They encouraged her, offered advice, and cheered her on. But then, strange things began to happen. First, a zoning complaint delayed her construction. Then, her supplier suddenly backed out, citing better offers. Anonymous emails warned her, you trusted the wrong people. But who? Desperate, she confided in Dana. I think someone is trying to sabotage me. Have you told anyone about my plans? Dana scoffed. Oh, so now I'm the villain? Maybe you trusted too many people with big mouths. Mira left the conversation unsettled. Who else knew enough to ruin her? Was it Jasmine, who always asked too many questions? Clara, who had once forwarded an email of hers to a third party by accident? Or could it be Tasha? No, Tasha was her best friend. She would never. Then the final blow came. The night before the grand opening, Mira received a call from her event planner. I'm so sorry, but the venue cancelled. They've been booked for months by a corporate client. Someone must have pulled a few strings. Mira's heart pounded. This was not a coincidence. With her dreams in ruins, she had no choice but to dig deeper. She hired a private investigator. 2 weeks later, the truth came out. Clara had leaked her zoning plans. Jasmine had shared inside information with a rival retreat. Dana had convinced suppliers to drop Mira in favor of other deals. And the worst betrayal, Tasha, the friend she trusted most, was working with a competitor. Emails revealed secret meetings, stolen ideas, and a calculated effort to destroy Soul Heaven before it could open. Mira had been a dreamer all her life. Growing up in a small town, she had always believed that sharing her excitement with others would bring them closer. She thought people would support her, celebrate her success, and wish her well. But she had learned a harsh truth. Not everyone clapping for you wants you to win. Betrayal often comes from those closest to you. Envy can turn friends into enemies. And sometimes, the best way to protect your dreams is to keep them to yourself until they are strong enough to stand on their own. Standing in the rain, Mira wiped her tears. They had tried to break her, but they only fueled her fire. They may have ruined my plans, she whispered, determination burning in her eyes, but they won't ruin me. Betrayal isn't always loud. Sometimes it comes with a smile. If you ever feel like sharing your dreams too soon, let this story be your warning. Guard your plans, move in silence, and remember, not everyone deserves a front row seat to your success. Subscribe for more eye-opening stories that reveals life's hidden truths.